Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's me playing, and I'm in the Fiji, a tier 7 British cruiser. I'm on the map Portline in a 3-point domination game. It's a tier 7 battle, there are very few tier 7, so amazing matchmaking. And what's even better is I'm in a division with my friends there, so we have you find in Atlanta and Viper Sox in Leningrad. And we have made our way to the A camp where we basically spawned, and obviously got Viper inside the camp. I'm here. I'm not smoking right now because there doesn't seem to be a need. And our Atlanta is arriving with some lovely raiders. So now we can see the Shiratsuyu inside the camp. I'm also popping Hydro here because, well, we're dealing with destroyers, so we are expecting torpedoes. And this is where I decided to move in. Now I still have my smoke screen ready. Now, there is no radar here that could stop me, which means I can always just disappear. Well, I guess the Shiratsuyu would be too close and spot me inside my smoke, but the Shiratsuyu problem is, well, not really a problem. Let's see, there don't seem to be many ships here. Now, of course, there could be unspotted ships coming here, but I feel like I'm confident to push in because I have a smoke ready if needed. So, yeah, you can see now a Fuso is coming this way, is still way off though. And for now we just have to deal with a Hawkins, a Königsberg and possibly the Anshan. Now I'm detected, so I'm going to hide in smoke. And then we're just going to pew those cruisers. Now unfortunately, of course, I got interrupted here, so don't get the camp just yet. But you know, shouldn't really be a problem. Now, on the sea side, it looks like we are going to... I mean, the enemy is pushing in there hard. Maybe the Fubuki can torpedo somebody here and... I don't think the König will take the beacon. But here on our side, we've found the Anshan again. And this Anshan is just... well, he's... so I'm reversing here. I expect sort of torpedoes in my smoke screen, if I'm honest. My Hydro isn't running for much longer. And... yeah, finally a good hit on the Anshan. The Anshan is down. Now, if I would stop reversing here, we could actually take this camp, but I didn't really pay that much attention to it, and I'm really afraid of those torpedoes with my Hydro down, so I thought, like, you know what? Let's just try to play this safe. Stay away from the Königsberg that's charging in, that also might want to launch torpedoes if it gets close enough, or detect me in my smoke screen. Yeah, and by now, I'm pretty convinced that torpedoes aren't coming, so let's forward again. Unfortunately, you know, we haven't managed to take the camp so far. We still have a König in B, but yeah, he's getting interrupted. And he's probably leaving this camp anyway. You know this very loud sound? Is that the third traverse sound or something like... I don't know. Sometimes ships make weird sounds in World of Warships, I have a feeling, and the volume levels are all over the place after most patches. Okay, but that's a side concern. Anyway, we have the Surrey here, fully broadside, and this is where things get problematic, because, you know, I thought I could sail behind this island and be in cover, maybe maneuver, but I had to slow down, otherwise I would have eaten the torps from my friendly, which kind of got me stuck a little bit here, and now I'm in an awkward spot because the Hawkins is coming around and this could have gone so horribly wrong. My whole... oh. Well, maybe it just went horribly right. And we finally might be taking the A camp. So this skein here, by the way, I mean, sometimes when people are... usually when people are pink, I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt, because, you know, accidents happen, but this skein is really a menace. And a lot more dangerous than the enemy team in many ways. Well, I'm going to smoke here because I'm in an awkward spot and I'm under fire, and I really don't want to see Fuso shells hitting me here. So let's see what we can do from this smoke screen, and maybe we actually finally can take this, and, you know, there are more torpedoes incoming in an awkward spot. I guess now he tried for a 2-for-1. Maybe he wanted to double strike me and my division mate. Who knows what this Kane is thinking. Probably not an awful lot. Now I'm doing a horrible job of hitting this turret. It's running away. Maybe I should be shooting the Fuso instead, because Fuso is a much easier target. Also, well, we finally got this cap. Our König is going for B. It's overall not necessarily looking good, but not looking that bad either, I guess. Now there is clearly a destroyer inside the B cap. Our König is probably not having much luck hunting down a destroyer, I would believe, but we will see. Still trying to hunt down this turret, but no. I mean, he's angled. I only have armor piercing and... If I stay here much longer, I'm very sure I'm going to get torpedoed, so... Maybe that's a sign that I should get a move on towards the B camp. Now hunting down this Fuso is not going to happen. Like, the Atlanta and the Fiji, we are not ships that are very good at open water gunboating. We don't have the biggest ranges, and well, with my only armor piercing, an angled battleship is trouble anyway. We can't chase after this Fuso, this would be stupid. But we still have our trusty Leningrad here, and he can most certainly torpedo the Fuso if he turns... I mean, as long as the Fuso is sailing away, you know. Can't really torpedo him. But the Fuso might turn around, and it looks like he's exactly doing that. Meanwhile, our team has mostly evaporated. But you know, this destroyer is trying to sail around this island here to stay in cover from the König. But you know, he forgot about us.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Oh well, maybe he didn't forget, but he's... I guess at this point he didn't have many great... Well, could have probably fled north. Anyway, so the Fuso is coming back. Our Leningrad will have to deal with it. We've managed to take care of that destroyer. And, well, I mean, ship-wise, we are still equal. So, onwards to B. And let's hope we can grab that cap and then defend. The Surrey should be on rather low health. But, you know, he's still dangerous, and he might use those islands in the north to get shots in undetected. It also means that gotta watch out for getting detected from the north if I were to use this island to pew-pew someone. Anyway, it looks like our König is deciding that, you know, if you are on half health, instead of waiting for reinforcements, the best course of action might be charging. Oh wait, no, he isn't moving really, right? Okay, I'll retract my former statement. It looks like the König might be smart enough to not go charging in after the enemy. And yeah, it looks like exactly I got detected there from the north by the Surrey, but only for a brief moment. I can mostly dodge those shells, but he managed to get interrupted. Now I still have 2 smoke screens, mind you. So obviously I wanna be in a position to shoot those guys and then hopefully smoke up, do something. Meanwhile, Viper is still dealing with this Fuso. And we have our Skane with us, so I mean, considering where the König is and where the Skane is, I feel like our König is doomed regardless. On the bright side, the Skane might just make herself useful for the first time and provide some spotting. So I'm inside my smoke screen, I've got an Ismail rather broadside, so let's go to town. Well, I mean, we're doing some damage. And it looks like the Fuso just ate the torpedo, so Viper is doing good. Yeah, shooting the Nuremberg might actually be a good idea, especially if he's charging in. Got some torps towards the Ismail. Not sure, like, I mean, obviously the Ismail is still outside of torpedo range, but he's coming this way, so he might sail into those.
Torpedoes direct front.
But now, oh, the Nuremberg is even going broadside. Isn't that lovely? You know, this torpedo launch here from the Skane might be the first torpedo launch he managed in my presence that I agree with. So there is that. Maybe there is hope. Maybe there is hope. Well, Nuremberg dealt with. We are 4 against 3. We are also, just right now, we are overtaking the enemy in points. So that's good news. We also have more caps. Viper managed to sink the battleship and he is now on his way to reinforce our position. But my smoke isn't running for much longer, so afterwards I probably need to find cover behind the island, or well, stop shooting. And then wait for the last remaining smoke screen. I was hoping we could take care of this König before I need to disappear here, but it doesn't look like it. Now the Ismail is charging. And that could have gone horribly wrong here, because it looks like he was able to detect me. Oh no, wait, it was the Surrey that detected me. I didn't pay attention to that, so my bad. But I managed to survive here. So I'm using Hydro to help spot the Ismail if he gets too close. For now, also my division mate is using Radar to help spot that Ismail. It's not like there are destroyers left that we need those tools for. So some torps going towards the Surrey if he's charging in. I will be able to smoke again soon. Now this Ismail is a problem, but in a way it's also an opportunity. Like the Atlanta has torps, the Spain has torps, I have torps, Leningrad has torps. There's lots of torpage going on there. That might help. And the smoke screen is almost ready. I will need that once the Surrey appears here, I think. The Ismail is getting closer. Yeah, there is the Surrey. And there is the smoke screen. So his shells are incoming, but he survived. And ouch, yeah, the König got a hit in. I do have a heal left though, so that's good. You see, the thing is, if I use my guns now to try to shoot at Surrey, I would most likely just hit my division mate. The Ismail is almost in proximity spotting range, that gets us spotted again. So, my Atlanta friend can deal with that cruiser. Meanwhile, I'm trying to help deal with that Ismail. There are some torps coming towards him, but it looks like he's evading those. Now, British single launch for the win. And I survived. Oh. Well, I screwed up one of those torps. But 2 are on target and I'm down to 330 hit points. Well, that was a little bit closer than I would have liked it to be. But, you know, at this point, this is basically all. There is just this one König remaining. And all that remains to be seen is who is going to sink that König, I guess. He got the points. Got the capture zones, we've got the ships, and all they have is a barely floating König. And you know, we still have actually 40 seconds of smoke left, which should be more than enough to deal with this anyway. The König is angling here, but, well, if I don't sink him, my Atlanta friend will. Well, our PC isn't doing that much right now. And that brings us to the results. Now, I think our division did quite nicely here. We managed to actually sink 8 ships between us. Of course, we were top tier, so the odds were in our favor, I guess. But yeah, I thought this was a fun battle. I hope you enjoyed watching it too. And I'll see you guys next time.